Hello, doctors. This is Dr. McNamara with NextGenerationChiropractor.com, and today I wanted to introduce to you a website that's getting quite a bit of attention in the social media world as well as the blogging world. And obviously, you're looking at the web page right now. That website is Posterous.com, and they say that it's dead simple to post everything through their site, and they're correct. There's literally no setup or sign up. You simply email them your very first post. So in other words, you can attach a photo, a video, an MP3, or any other document, text file, and they'll post it to your new website. Now, the very first message you get from them, they'll send you the web address for your site, but it'll be cryptic. In other words, this section right here that says your name, it'll have a bunch of letters and characters and so forth. You'll need to get into your site and change it to your name or whatever you want to brand this site. So for example, my Posterous site is patrickmcnamara.posterous.com. But it's very easy to set up, and especially if you're new to blogging, especially if you're new to social media, this is a great way to get your feet wet. Now let's click over and look at my site. This is what I call Dr. McNamara's live stream. And remember, the blog is going to be the hub of your digital online world. In other words, you'll have all these social media accounts that help attract and bring attention and drive traffic to the hub, which is going to be your blog. But this live stream is just icing on the cake. This is a place where I can share additional things with you that I wouldn't necessarily post on my blog. So for example, I've only got 3 posts on here, but I've put my promo video for NextGenerationChiropractor.com on here. I also put the video that goes in unison with the blog post that I did recently called The Secret to Effectively Using Social Media as a Chiropractor. And then I also uploaded this live casting video clip that I did on my iPhone. So if you haven't had a chance to take a look at that, you might want to watch it. Now another thing is you can customize this site. Obviously I put my photo on here and gave a little bit of information of what I do, and then put the picture that's associated with my blog right here that's actually hyperlinked right into my blog. It'll bring you right in here when they click on it. And then obviously I put the different social media accounts that I'm really active on: Facebook, FriendFeed, LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube. So you can do a lot just with your main page. But let's take a look at a couple other features that are very unique. First of all, I got a question in my direct message box on Twitter by a doctor that just started a blog, and he wanted to know how to easily organize both his professional and personal social media accounts without having to go on and log in and do all of that at once. Now, obviously, you can use ping.fm, but this is another great way because it's simply based off of email. So in other words, this one right here is my professional live stream, Dr. McNamara's live stream. I can also create another Posterous site, obviously by clicking on this button here, and make it my personal live stream. Then what you can do is you can actually auto post to all of those sites at once. So for example, for your professional site, you just click on Add a Service, and you add all of the services that are associated with your professional social media accounts. For example, I've got 4 specific Twitter accounts. Now they all serve purposes for certain reasons, but I can go in here and set up a Twitter account just for my personal Posterous account, or I can set it up for my professional Posterous website. Then, if you see over here, just take a look here, it says you can control where you post. You can literally, via email, send them what you want posted to whatever account. So for example, your professional site would be tied into a particular web address, or email address. Then your personal site would be tied into a different email address. And when Posterous receives it, it knows where to send it and to which social media accounts it's going to send it to. So for example, let's say that you want to update not just your professional site, but also all the social media accounts that are associated with your professional site. You do that simply by posting to post@posterous.com and send it through the email account that you registered your professional account with. Now let's say that you just want to update your Twitter status in addition to Posterous website. Well, you just email it to twitter@posterous.com. You do the same thing with your professional site, or I'm sorry, your personal site. You just simply email it based off of the address that's linked to your personal site. So it's real easy to update all of these social media accounts at once without having to log into something like ping.fm. Most mobile phones nowadays utilize email, so you're going to be able to do that very quickly. So I thought I would just bring this to you. There's so much more that I could share today in regards to Posterous. But if you're new to blogging, if you're new to social media, if you're new to the online scene, so to speak, then I recommend that you check this out. Go ahead and get your feet wet. And if there are any additional questions that you have, they've got ample information on their website. But that's what I'm here for as well. I'm more than happy to answer those questions for you. So I hope you enjoyed this very quick video tutorial and introduction to Posterous.com, and hope you have a wonderful day in practice.